Picture this. It's the year 2026. The lights dim at Apple's keynote. Tim Cook walks on stage, the crowd goes silent, and Apple unveils the massive, polished, ultra-premium iPhone 18 Pro Max. The internet explodes. But here's the twist. The most important iPhone of 2026 might not be the one with the biggest screen or the highest price tag. It might actually be the smallest and cheapest one in the lineup, the iPhone 17e. And if the leaks are even halfway true, this little phone might pull off something wild, becoming the iPhone that makes the most sense for most people. Not because it's flashy, but because it doesn't get bigger. Now, before we dive deeper, a quick heads up. Everything here comes from leaks, insider reports, and analyst predictions. Apple hasn't confirmed the names, specs, or features yet, but the overall direction. That's where things get exciting. The phone world has a problem, and you've felt it. Think back to your first smartphone. Now compare it to the phone you're using today. Screens haven't just grown, they've inflated. The iPhone 6s had a tiny 4.7-inch screen. Today, the regular iPhone is around 6.3 inches. That isn't a small increase. That's a completely different category of device. If you're in the US, you know the pain. You sit in your car, your phone stabs your thigh. You slip it into your jeans pocket, it sticks out like a metal bookmark. You tried typing one-handed, welcome to accidental thumb yoga? For years, we've accepted the idea that bigger equals better, but maybe it doesn't. iPhone 17e's secret advantage, it stays human-sized, while the flagship models keep stretching wider and taller. Rumors say the iPhone 17e holds the line at a comfortable 6.1 inches. Not tiny, not huge, simply practical. A size that fits in your pocket easily. Reaches most of the screen one-handed, doesn't dig into your palm, doesn't feel like carrying a mini tablet in 2026. Small becomes the new superpower. That's the first card in the 17e's quiet royal flush. A surprisingly smart upgrade. Landscape selfies in vertical mode, one of the most underrated leaks. A center stage selfie camera, similar to iPads but optimized for smartphones. Imagine holding your phone vertically like normal. But the camera captures a perfect horizontal landscape selfie. Travel photos, group selfies, TikToks, vlogs, all without awkward sideways gripping. While Pro models chase crazy zoom lenses, the 17e might offer the upgrade people actually use every day. The power move. A 19-chip rumored. If Apple gives the 17e the rumored a 19-chip, it becomes a budget phone with flagship longevity. That means fast performance for years. Long-term iOS support, smooth everyday experience. Not feeling outdated after 2 years plus? Rumors mention an 18MP front camera and a new C1. Apple modem for stronger signal and better battery efficiency. This isn't a cheap iPhone, it's a smart iPhone. A more comfortable design leaks say the 17e might ditch the old flat-edged iPhone 14 body and switch to the smoother iPhone 15 style curves. Those small curves make a huge difference in comfort. You get softer grip, less hand strain. A phone that feels thinner, even if it isn't it, won't be titanium. It doesn't need to be. The whole point of the E-series is simple. Comfortable, affordable, notch, or dynamic island. Does it matter? Early rumors predicted the 17e would get the dynamic island. Newer leaks say Apple might reuse the classic notch. But honestly, for the 17e buyer, this is not the deal breaker. The real value is size, comfort, longevity, and price. Battery and charging. Expected around 4,000 mAh. Standard Apple 2.0W charging. 50% in 30 minutes. Not groundbreaking, but more than enough for most people. Especially with an efficient chip and modem. The real power move, restraint while every other phone grows heavier. Bigger, louder, and more AI-filled. The iPhone 17e does something radical. It keeps things simple. A size that works. Performance that lasts. Features that matter in everyday life. This could be the phone parents buy for their teens. Professionals use as a reliable daily driver, smaller-handed users finally enjoy. Budget buyers choose without compromise. Will it get the most applause at Apple's event? Probably not. Will it be the iPhone most people are still happily using 3 years later? Very possible. So as we inch closer to 2026, remember this. In a world obsessed with more, the iPhone 17e might prove that just enough in the right places is the real power flex. Would you pick the 17 East over a Giant? Pro Max, just for the comfort and portability?